Okay, so I guess what I should paint is my whimsical longhorn. How's that?
That sounds great.
That's what I'll do.
And I want to show people the thing you created. Okay. Right? This is how you did things.
Right. So
this is how you think things on the bus.
Palette. Yes. And it just sits right here on my lap. And everything is right here contained: paper towel, the brush.
So you're on your way to UT on a bus, and this is how people would watch you draw.
Right.
So the pen's got the water in it.
Right.
That filters into the brush.
That's right. That's right.
Because you said something about you couldn't be on the bus with a water cup.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, when I bought the brushes, I was in England, and I had taken my watercolor paint, and I had a lot of time, but I didn't have any way to carry a cup of water with me everywhere. I mean, like on the train. So the first time I ever used my watercolors in this brush was on a train in England.
So let me show everybody real quick all this stuff, because it just happens to be here. That's the pen, and this is her little palette. This is always cool. I love her little palette. That's Kathleen's palette. Like, that's your colors, right? And then we have all this stuff here, and then we have our cool things like yours, and we have
so that is well, I don't know. This is Longhorns have that area right there, and there we go. So now I need it to dry, so I can do the lines on it.
And watercolor dries pretty quickly.
It does. It does.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I can clean my palette, which I teach my students is extremely important.
Okay, I missed that, but so you're just basically you're kind of you put a little bit of the water into the thing.
Out of the brush.
Because it really is self-contained, and you created your creation is this cool palette thing that really can be done anywhere. Now the pen you found in England, but the rest of it, it inspired. The pen just made sense.
Right. Well, the brush was invented for students to be able to go into architectural rendering classes and paint in watercolor, but it really wasn't used because everybody was using magic markers, and artists have always loved to paint on location. And watercolor painting is not as easy to do on location as oil painting because of all the equipment that's available for oil painting. And so when I invented this, when I took this palette, I put the colors in it I liked, just squeezed them out of the little tubes into my palette, all my favorite colors. Then it's on a canvas board. And so then I made them connected so they wouldn't come apart, so I didn't have everything sliding and having to balance on my lap. I can do this and be hands-free on the bus. The bus can sway, the bus can move, and I've got my hands in a place that I can hold on and
that's really cool. So I mean really airplane, anything, right? Any kind of travel. So also the cool thing that you lately been doing, you said you've been doing quilt squares, which fascinates me, right? That people are buying stuff. And are these examples of those over there, like these little guys? Are they, can people get those on quilts?
Right. There are quilt squares for all of those images. And quilt squares can be framed. They're the size that you can frame them. And they're also, you can make quilts out of them. I mean, I have people that have made entire king-size bed quilts out of my images, and they're beautiful.